Hi, I'm Gary Bembridge of Tips for Travellers. I'm here on board Europa 2, one of the most luxurious cruise ships in the world. I'm in a Veranda Suite, which is the main type of class of cabin across the ship, and I want to show you around that. I will also talk about how you can also turn a Veranda Suite into a family apartment, and also give you a hint, if you want to go even grander, what a grand penthouse suite also looks like. But first of all, let's go take a look at the Veranda Suite. So it's a 35 square meter suite, so it's a pretty big suite. Decor and styling is very modern, it's very contemporary, lots of use of light woods and soft colors. So you have a bed here, which of course, like many cruise ships, are two beds together and very comfortable. What you've also got is this sofa area. Now this is not a sofa bed, however, a third person can sleep here. So for example, if you're traveling with a child, that can be made up and they can sleep on that sofa. In this area, again, which is quite spacious, you have a nice little desk. Now, one of the interesting features is behind some panels in the wall, you then have a mirror. So of course it turns into a dressing table. Now to the left of that, you have the minibar. Drinks out of your cabin are not included, but within your minibar, all those drinks are complimentary within the fare. So you get beers, soft drinks, juices. Now above that, you have an espresso machine with a wide range of coffee capsules. At the desk area, you have a range of plugs. Now, this being a European-based cruise line, it does have European plugs. They're very important if you're traveling from abroad and you don't have European plugs, make sure you bring adapters. There's also a couple of USB chargers, which is always a great plus. Let's go take a look at some of the other parts of the cabin. One of the great things you have is this huge walk-in cupboard space. Lots of storage. Now, one of the things that I really love is the bathroom. So you have, of course, a beautiful sink. Then what I really like about it is you have a separate shower area, which is very nice, little seating area. And then you have a full-sized bath separate to that. So it's a very nice bathroom area. Of course, you get a whole range of complimentary toiletries. Now, one of the things I'd like to really draw your attention to is the balcony. The balcony is actually very spacious. You've got one lounger, two chairs, and a little table there. Now, I mentioned that you can have your child sleeping on the sofa within a Veranda Suite, but if you really want to go to the next level, you can take what's known as a family apartment, which is basically a Veranda Suite, and adjoined to that is the family room. And this is magnificent. So you have your Veranda Suite, you then head through an interconnecting door into this magical space for kids. It has bunk beds, it has lots of toys, it has a bathroom which is specifically designed for kids. So you basically have the two rooms and that becomes a family apartment. So what if you want to go for something grander? Well, there's a whole range of suites, but I thought I would show you what a grand penthouse suite looks like. This is the second highest grade after the owner suites. As you can see, this is an enormous room. You have a whole seating and dining area. You have this expansive, large bedroom area. You then have this humongous bathroom with jacuzzi-style bath, twin basins, really quite magnificent. And also what you do have on the wall is a Damien Hirst picture. So Veranda Suite, as I mentioned, is the main class that you will find on board Europa 2. What does it cost? Well, it's going to cost you around about €1,000 per day. So it's a pretty costly experience, but it is very much an ultra luxury line. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, I'd love it if you watch many more of my Tips for Travelers videos, because they're designed to help you make much more of your precious travel time and money on both land and at sea.